What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, today I'm talking about no good, shady, dusty. Stop the show. No, I'm not talking about the Dallas Cowboys. Although they lost again this weekend. New coach, new rookies, same problems. Cowboys can't win. Can I get a oh my God sound effect?
Oh my God!
But guys, we're talking about Reverend Jamal Bryant, who's now pastoring in Atlanta. And you know what? Jamal Bryant is a lot like the Cowboys. And no matter what he does or where he goes, he just can't stop losing. You know, he's lost his family, almost lost his first church, Empowerment Temple. Now he's at, I believe, a New Birth, in the Atlanta area. And the one person that's stupid enough to deal with him and his crap is Gizelle Bryant. Now, for those of you who don't know, Jamal Bryant comes from a very prolific family. His dad is the current bishop of the AME Church. His mother is also a PhD. He went to Morehouse and went to Duke. And Gizelle was also a Hampton graduate. So both of these are HBCU graduates. They're kind of if you could say, the top tier of Black America. He's a pastor, good-looking wife. They're a very good-looking family. He's a very talented at the time. When I first met, it was brought to attention about him. He's a very talented young minister. But the thing about it is that Jamal Bryant lost his family by getting one of the church members pregnant. And it wasn't just any church member. It was like a 17-year-old.
Jesus Christ.
That devastated his whole marriage and his whole family. All right? Not only did it happen once, and then it happened again.
What?
All right? After they had divorced, he got someone else pregnant.
Bruh.
Now, Gizelle Bryant's daughters cannot stand Jamal Bryant. They feel that he is only in the life of Gizelle because, in other words, he wouldn't be their dad if he wasn't trying to get back with Gizelle. He doesn't care about his kids, all right? And they're saying, Mom, please don't go back to Dad. He doesn't love you. He's not a good father. He's not a good husband. This is on the show they're saying this. Like, it's not like, they're not doing behind the scenes. They're doing it in the public. They're pleading with her. They don't want to see her hurt again. But see, here's the kicker. The father, Mr. Curtis Graves, calls, in other words, she wants to get back married with him, and she's asking, because they're dating again, she's asking Jamal Bryant would he ask the father, for her hand in marriage. And the dad was like, this guy's no good. He's got 6, 7 baby mamas.
Oh my God! Wow!
Wait a minute. Now, this is the man of God now. This is Demon Church music. This is the man of God. He's out here laying hands on women, grabbing their booties. He's in the Motel 6. That's Jamal Bryant, all right? Now, the dad is pleading with her. How stupid can you be? He wants to say that, right? The guy has 6 or 7 baby mamas. Now, Gizelle Bryant, now I know about 3. Gizelle is one of them. I know about the other 2. So 3. So apparently Reverend's out here getting his future on. Think about it. A pastor of a church that has as many baby mamas almost as Future, who's a rapper.
Bruh.
Stop the show. Do you see how disgusting that is? A minister of God who supposedly has as many children as Future does. And this lady will risk it all again for her family to get back with this devil. And the dad is against it. And you know what this proves to me? This proves to me that there's some holes in this black male protection argument, right? Gizelle Bryant is a beautiful woman. I can tell that she came from a very well-to-do family. Shout out to the African-American families that are in the East Coast. A lot of prolific families, a lot of great families that work real hard to give their children better lives. You know, people that send their kids to Hampton, you know, Howard, all right. You know, some of the other schools out there. A lot of black men don't get credit for what they do. Bowie State, working hard, North Carolina A&T, all of that, right? And see, here's the problem. Here's my problem with this. You do everything you can to give your kids the best life. Guess what? As a man, you can't protect them. Because why? Freedom of their own choice. You see, in other cultures, you know, in certain places, Arab or, maybe certain places on the continent of Africa, you know, Islamic religion, Asian, Indian, you know, the parents can pick the husband. See, the thing about it is sisters want protection when you're picking the guy. And the dad can't stop you because Mr. Bryant can do all he wants. He can't stop you from picking the man that you want, you know? And as much as a lot of guys wish they could do that, you can't do that because women have rights. See, here's the issue here, brothers. As black men that have daughters, some of you guys, you have mothers, you know, you have sisters. They won't give us the authority to pick their husbands because if we could pick their husbands, a lot of this stuff wouldn't happen. But what sisters want is the freedom of their choice to do whatever they want. Then for you to protect them, when a lot of times they know that you can't. So is Gizelle Bryant needing protection? Her own father is telling her, you've made this mistake once. She won't listen to him. Okay? He has no chance of convincing her at all. And this is what we need to start talking about in the black community. How much longer are African American men gonna fight on behalf of their sisters? You know, your boyfriend is doing something, your boyfriend has been hitting on the girl, abusing the girl. Here we come fighting the guy, beating the guy up and all that, all for you to just go back to the same dude. We've been warning sisters all the time, don't mess with him. He ain't no good. Why you like him? Please, don't mess with him. Then when something happens, then we out here beefing with the guy, only for you to go back with the guy.
You stupid.
And then for you to sit back and scream and say, black men don't protect us. Now don't get me wrong, black women are the least protected group, but come on now, the least of protection is a lot of times you want to listen to, you want to, go to your own thinking, leaning on your own understanding, your own recognizance. And when you lean on that, we can't help you. You know, when you decide that you want to be with a certain type of man that isn't good for you, what can we do? The only thing we can do is accept it. And then when something bad goes happen, here you come running with your heart in your hand, talking about sad music. I should have listened to you, Daddy. Daddy, I love you. You always been there for me. Our brother, I love you. And then, only for you to be talking about how you ain't gonna do this no more. You'll never be there no more. And then guess what? You're back at the same position. You're back at the same position. Back at the same position. Back at the same position, doing the same thing. And that's the problem. That's the problem. And I know the father feels quite bad. But what can he do about it? He's just like the most of us brothers out there that be trying to tell sisters here to do this and do that, falls on deaf ears. Then guess who gets blamed for it? We do. Well, guys, it's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Subscribe, hit the bell. I really appreciate all that you do. Check us out. Black Men Are Perfect t-shirts, pinned to the top, first comment there. Don't forget, guys, also to follow us on Patreon, patreon.com/Negro Manosphere, and also vote for your Negro Manosphere Award winners. Don't forget about that. And, keep us locked there. And as you know, the buffoonery always remains at an all-time high. I'm out.